Good morning to all. Yesterday, in the last class, we discussed about the various graphs of velocity time. So, few more we will discuss. Later, we will go how to find out the average velocity by graphical method. That one point we will discuss it. So before that, few more graphs. Just here I will show the curve which is plotted velocity against time. Here is the graph what I shown last class. Finally, V meter per second, time in seconds. Say this is the origin. Now the body is moving on the road along a straight line, during which its velocity is going to increasing, and then it will be decreases, and then it will be increases. During that case, the velocity is variable and acceleration is also variable. So here we can able to get this type of curve. Continuously the body is moving along a straight line with a variable speed, with a variable velocity. If we will plot the graph of such, then we will get the curve will be like this. For example, here is the point, here is the point, here is the point. So this is A point, this one is B point, this one is C point. So at A position, how is the nature of motion of a body? Whether the body is accelerating or having a uniform speed, or it is at a rest. So that we can able to find out by knowing this graph. So for this position, this it will be shows that at A position the body is going to accelerating. The body is going to what? Accelerating. Whereas at B position, this position it will be shows that the body is moving with uniform velocity. Because of if you go for the tangent to this curve at B position, and this tangent to curve is parallel to time axis. If it will be parallel to time axis, then the speed will be uniform. What I gave first graph in VT, in velocity time graph, first graph the curve AB which is parallel to time. So parallel to time axis, parallel to x axis. So there we wrote it. The body is moving with uniform speed or uniform velocity. So therefore, at C position, this it will be shows uniform velocity. Whereas at C position, at this C position, the body will be decelerate. This is increasing. This one is decreasing. So here deceleration. So like this. In one graph, if the points will be shown different places, then what is the nature of motion of a body? That we can able to know it. अदन ना कंटिन्यू करो, find out करो. उसका हम यहाँ पे क्या nature है, यहाँ पे nature of motion क्या है, यहाँ पे nature of motion of a body क्या है? That we can able to find out by knowing the velocity time graph. What we gone yesterday, different types will be there. Now here is the another. In one graph only I will write it. This is the one curve. This is the another curve. This is the another curve. V velocity in meter per second. This is time in second. So here is the origin. This is the curve A. This is the curve B. This is the curve C. What indicates the curve A? What indicates the curve B? What indicates the curve C? And this A will be represents uniform acceleration. Uniform acceleration. This indicates accelerated body. Accelerated means increasing acceleration. This is what retarding or decelerating. This is what decelerating. Decelerating means decreasing acceleration. Like this we can able to show in only one graph. Then here is another graph I will plot like this. This is velocity in meter per second and time is in terms of second. So here is the curve I will show. This I will draw the curve. This itself is the curve. Now to this curve, here I will cut the line. Here is the time t. So suppose for example here 1 second, here is 2 seconds. And for this, here is the one velocity v1, here is the another velocity v2. v1 for example here 5 and this one is 15. 5 meter per second, another is 15 meter per second. For what time? For 2 seconds. For 2 seconds, is it for the same time is the body is having two velocities? For the same time is the body is having two velocities? No, it is not possible. For the same time the body has only one velocity. It is not possible. For example, is it you are possible to attain two different positions for the same time? At the same time, is it possible you will be in college and you will be in home for the same time? For example, by 10 a.m. Is it you will be in college as well as you will be home? It is not possible. So like that, the velocity of a body is different in a same time. That is not possible. That means this type of curve is not possible. This type of curve is not possible. And here is the another book. अगर मैं रोटेट मारती 90 डिग्री अरे कर वही कर को 90 डिग्री रोटेट करता हूँ मैं मीटर पर सेकेंड. This is t in seconds. 90 डिग्री रोटेट मारती हूँ हिंगा. I will go for like that. And for this here, the cut one. Here t1 one, here t2 one, t1, t2. This is velocity. Say suppose for example 10 meters per second. Here is the time 1 second. Here is 2 seconds. Here is 3 seconds. 1 second. The velocity is 10 meters per second. 1 second time is the velocity 10 meters per second. After 3 seconds. First second, second second, third second. In the case of a third second, again its velocity 10 meters per second. Bike ಓಡಿಸ್ತೀವಿ ಟೈಮ್ ನೋಡ್ತೀವಿ 10 ಆಗಿರ್ತದ. ನಿಮ್ಮ ಬೈಕ್ ಮೇಲೆ ಸ್ಪೀಡ್ ತೋರಿಸ್ತದ. Speedometer will be shows the speed, and that speedometer will be shows 10 kilometers per hour ಅಂತ ತೋರಿಸ್ತದೆ. ಹಂಗೆ ರೈಡ್ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊತಾ ಹೋಗ್ತೀವಿ. Its velocity is going to increasing 10 of 20 to 20 of 30 to 30 of 40 kilometers per hour ಆಯಿತು. ಆಮೇಲೆ in front of whenever you are going to riding the bike on the road, there is some humps it will be obtained or some other person is crossing. ಅವಾಗ ಏನು ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಿ during that time you are going to reducing your speed. And your speed maybe reaches to again 10 meters per second after some time. So therefore, the velocity of a body is same in different times. ಬೇರೆ ಬೇರೆ ಟೈಮ್ ನಲ್ಲಿ ವೆಲಾಸಿಟಿ ಸೇಮ್ ಸಿಗಬಹುದು, ಬಟ್ ಸೇಮ್ ಟೈಮ್ ನಲ್ಲಿ ಎರಡು ವೆಲಾಸಿಟಿ ಸಿಗಲ್ಲ. ಅಲಗ್ ಅಲಗ್ बट एक ही टाइम पे दो वेलोसिटी नहीं होती, तो उसके लिए दिस इज नॉट पॉसिबल, बट दिस कर्व इज पॉसिबल. This is possible, but this is not possible. So this type of graphs you are going to observing in case of a objective type questions. In case of a CET, you are going to observing this type of graphs. In case of a velocity time graph, actually there is also a position time graph is there, and acceleration time graph is also there in the syllabus. But for this year, for you, for your only, for this batch only, some portion will be deleted, in which they deleted position time graph and acceleration time graph. How delete ಮಾಡಬೇಕು ಅದನ್ನು ಟಾಪಿಕ್ ಮುಗಿದ ಮೇಲೆ ನಾನು ಬೇಕಾಗಿಲ್ಲ ಪೊಸಿಷನ್ ಟೈಮ್ ಗ್ರಾಫ್ ಮತ್ತು acceleration time graph ಬಗ್ಗೆ ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಹೇಳ್ತೀನಿ. How to plot it and what is the nature, that I will tell you. Is it clear up to this? After this is all about VT graph, velocity time graph. One point in case of a position time graph. In case of a position time graph, ನಲ್ಲಿ ಒಂದು ಕಾನ್ಸೆಪ್ಟ್ ಎಕ್ಸ್ಪ್ಲೇನ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀನಿ. ಕಾನ್ಸೆಪ್ಟ್ ಎಕ್ಸ್ಪ್ಲೇನ್ करता हूं मैं. position time graph. Position time graph is nothing but distance time graph or displacement time graph, which can be plotted here. This is y-axis, along y-axis position. Then into the position. Under s anta bariತೀವಿ, under distance traveled ಬರೀತೀವಿ. This is in terms of meter. And along x-axis. Along x-axis, here is origin t in seconds. Along x-axis, t in seconds. Now look here. Say suppose for example, the body is moving with variable speed. That speed uniform is a variable. Or for example, curve like this we will the curve. During this time, how to find out the speed? Keep it in mind. Yesterday I gave you the slope of velocity time graph gives the acceleration. Slope of velocity time graph gives the acceleration, whereas this position time graph, slope of position time graph gives velocity. Position time graph gives what? Velocity. The slope of position time graph gives velocity. This position time graph can be called as ST graph. Position time graph ಏನಂತೀವಿ? ST graph. Okay. So graph ನಾವು plot ಮಾಡಬೇಕು, ಅದರ slope find out ಮಾಡಬೇಕಾಯಿತು ಅಂತಂದ್ರೆ you can go for the 2 points on the curve. This is the point A and this is the point B. Just join these 2 points. Here is the position. This is the position, say S1 is the position. This is the position, say S2 is the position. Now here you have to cut x-axis. Here you get the time is t1. Here you get the time is t2. Then go for this time. S1 you have to proceed it, and this it will be cut the C position. Now here ABC is a right angle triangle. If ABC is a right angle triangle, then we have your slope equal to, as I told yesterday, opposite divided by adjacent. And here is opposite is BC. This is BC. Divided by adjacent is AC. Adjacent is AC. So slope itself, slope of position time graph gives, slope of position time graph gives what? Velocity. And here this slope is velocity, which what here? Average velocity. And this average velocity what we have? BC. BC is nothing but S2 and S1. This is the BC. Here, that means come here. This is origin. ಇಲ್ಲಿ S2 ಐತೆ. ಇದು ಏನಾಯ್ತು S1 ಐತೆ. यहाँ से O to S2 ये वैल्यू S2 हो गया और यहाँ तक S1 हो गया. ಇದು S1 ಐತೆ ಇದು S2 ಐತೆ. S2 ನಲ್ಲಿ S1 माइनस ಮಾಡಿದ್ರಾ ಈ डिस्टेंस ಬರ್ತದ. ये डिस्टेंस कितना आता है? S2 minus S1 है. उसका मतलब C to B is nothing but S2 minus S1. मतलब BC ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಎಷ್ಟು? S2 minus S1. S2 minus S1 divided by A to C. Here AC. AC is nothing but this one A to C. A to C means here. This we have to find out. Here is T2. Here is T1. Then this part is T2 minus T1. So means here we get T2 minus T1. S2 minus S1 is nothing but change in position, change in displacement. And the change in displacement I wrote it in the last class one cycle. I told you this change in displacement is S, and change in time is D. So that means the slope of position time of what we are going to getting? ds by dt. But ds by dt already we have velocity. So therefore this is V average velocity equal to ds by dt. This is the way to find out the average velocity of a body with the help of a graph which is plotted position time. Position against time. This is also known as ST graph. ST graph ಗೊತ್ತಾಗ್ತದೆ ನಮಗೆ. ಅರ್ಥ ಆಯ್ತಾ? ಇದು average velocity by using position time graph. This is all about the velocity time graph, and also briefly I introduced how to plot the position time graph and what the position time graph will be helps to us. So that is what I showed you. Now here in the last class itself I informed you there are few significances of velocity time graph, and the significances are here. I told yesterday and today also I will repeat it and I will note it, those significances. And here is the one significance. Significances of VT graph. One, to study the nature of motion of a body. Yesterday I showed you on the graph also I showed you how to study the nature of motion of a body of a velocity time graph. So therefore one of the significance is to study the nature of motion of a body. Second one, to find the velocity of a body at any instant of time. To find the velocity of a body at any instant of time. To find the velocity of a body at any instant of time. Third one, to calculate the acceleration of a body. To calculate the acceleration of a body by finding slope of VT graph. By finding slope of VT graph. Yesterday I showed you how to find out the slope, and I drawn there, and I calculated, I gave you the formula, slope equal to opposite by adjacent, which is equal to tan theta. Then later finally I showed you A equal to ds by dt. So ds by, sorry, dv by dt, not ds by dt. A equal to finally what we got it, dv by dt. Change in velocity divided by time taken. That is nothing but acceleration. And one more is that I will go for now also. Here graphically we are going to finding what I am going to writing here for significant. And that is what? To find the total distance traveled by the body. To find the total distance traveled by the body, that also we can able to find out. And how to find out the total distance, that I will show you now. To find the total distance traveled by the body by finding area under the curve. By finding the area under the curve of VT graph. To find the total distance traveled by the body, that too by finding area under the curve. That I will tell you how to find the area under the curve of VT graph. How it will be equal to area under the curve equal to distance traveled. How it will be, that I will show you. Based on that only here, we are going to getting the three equations. Using this only we are going to getting three equations. One is one equation V equal to U plus AT. Second one S equal to UT plus half AT squared. And third one V square equal to U square plus 2AS. In movie equations, ये तीनों इक्वेशंस हम इम्प्रूव करते by graphical method. During that we are going to using this, and also we are going to using this one. ये दोनों यूज करके हम फाइंड आउट करते हैं. अभी ये दोनों का सिग्निफिकेंस का प्रूव करते हैं. ये सिग्निफिकेंस है v इक्वल टू u प्लस at आता है. इसका सिग्निफिकेंस है दो इक्वेशन आते हैं, s इक्वल टू ut प्लस हाफ at स्क्वायर एंड अनदर इज v स्क्वायर इक्वल टू u स्क्वायर प्लस 2as. Further, proceed. This is all over for the significances of velocity time. Now we will go kinematic equations of motion at uniform acceleration. Kinematic equations of motion at uniform acceleration. So here uniform acceleration in case of a velocity time graph, as I gave one of the graph yesterday, and for that purpose here we will plot the graph. One is, this is along y-axis, that is v in meter per second, and this is the time, that is in second. This is the origin. Say here is the scale. For example, I will write this is 5 meter per second. This one is 10 meter per second. This is 15 meter per second. This is 20. Then this one is 25. If you want, you can go. Whatever may be the scale. So here is the 1 second, 2 second, 3 second, 4 second, 5 second, 6 second, like that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now let us, we will go here, I will plot the graph, and that is nature of curve or nature of that graph. It will be explains that the body is moving with uniform acceleration and starts from some initial velocity. Uniform acceleration and initial velocity. And one of the graph what I gave yesterday, in which that it will be represent the body is moving with uniform acceleration and starts from initial velocity, and that curve is, for example, this will be the curve, this type name body. This is the curve AB. This curve, what will be represent the curve AB? It will be represents an object or a body is moving with uniform acceleration and starts from initial velocity. That means here to here, O to A is initial velocity, and this initial velocity here I will represent initial velocity symbol is U. Some they will be represent V0. चलो V0 का कुछ बुक में V0 बोल के रहता है, कुछ बुक में U बोल के रहता है. होना है तो U equal to V0 बोल के लिख सकते. ಬರಿಬಹುದು U equal to V0 ಅಂತ ಬರಿಬಹುದು. ಆಮೇಲೆ ವೆಲಾಸಿಟಿ ಇನ್ಕ್ರೀಸ್ ಆಗ್ತಾ ಹೋಗ್ಯದ ಮ್ಯಾಕ್ಸಿಮಮ್ ವೆಲಾಸಿಟಿ ಬಂದದಿಲ್ಲಿ. ಇದರ ಮ್ಯಾಕ್ಸಿಮಮ್ ವೆಲಾಸಿಟಿ ಆಗಿದೆ. ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಬಂದ ಮ್ಯಾಕ್ಸಿಮಮ್ ವೆಲಾಸಿಟಿ. And this velocity is maximum, that is we will write it as final velocity is V. Initial time is T0. Initial time is what? T0. And final time, here is the final time. And this final time is T. Final time is T. After this 2, ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಬರಿಬೇಕಾಗಿದೆ. The graph is plotted velocity against time. Means velocity is along y-axis and time is along x-axis. ನೋಡ್ರಿ ನೋಟ್ಸ್ ನಲ್ಲಿ ಹ್ಯಾಂಗ್ ಬರ್ಕೋಬೇಕು ಅಂತ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಹೇಳ್ತೀನಿ. इधर बताते कैसा लिखना. सिंपल रहते लिखने के लिए. वो सभी पॉइंट लिखे तो you will get the full marks. Otherwise they may deduct 1 or 2 marks. 1 ಅಥವಾ 2 marks ಅಥವಾ ಅರ್ಧ ಮಾರ್ಕ್ಸ್ ರೆಡ್ಯೂಸ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ ಅವರು. ನೀವೆಲ್ಲ ಕಂಪ್ಲೀಟ್ ಎವಿಯೇಷನ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರು ಆದ್ರೆ ಇವೆಲ್ಲ ಎಕ್ಸ್ಪ್ಲನೇಷನ್ ಬರೀಬೇಕಲ್ಲಿ ಏನು ಅಂತ ಫಸ್ಟ್ ದಿ ಗ್ರಾಫ್ is plotting velocity along y-axis and time is along x-axis. ಇದಕ್ಕಂತರ VT graph. Correct. Now here next one. U or V0 is initial velocity. Initial velocity. V is final velocity. We know final velocity. T is time taken. Suppose for example here along x-axis idu along idu x naught anta togoti. Initial position is x naught and x is the final position. X is the final position. X naught is the initial position. Bekadu note ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಳ್ಳಿ. X naught ಫೈನಲ್ ಪೊಸಿಷನ್. ಇದು ಬೇಕಾಗ್ತದೆ, ಎರಡನೇ ಇಕ್ವೇಷನ್ ಬೇಕಾಗ್ತದೆ, ಸೆಕೆಂಡ್ ಇಕ್ವೇಷನ್ ಕೂಡ ಅವಲ ಬರ್ತಾರೆ. Then A is acceleration. Which acceleration here? Uniform acceleration, which is represented by A. ಇವೆಲ್ಲ ಪರಿಸ್ಥಿತಿ ಅದಕ್ಕೆ 1 2 3 4 5 6. S is the displacement. S equal to x minus x naught. This is equal to distance travel. ಇವಿಷ್ಟೆಲ್ಲ ನಿಮ್ಗೆ ಗೊತ್ತಿದ್ವು ಅಂದರೆ ಈಗ ಇಕ್ವೇಷನ್ ಒಂದೊಂದು ಇಕ್ವೇಷನ್ ಹ್ಯಾಂಗ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು. 3 इक्वेशन बरदिदा, अभी 3 इक्वेशन लिखा था. कौन सा इक्वेशन थे वो? एक v इक्वल टू u प्लस at, another s इक्वल टू ut प्लस half at square, third one is v square इक्वल टू u square प्लस 2ac. 3 इक्वेशंस ಇದು ಒಂದೇ ग्राफ निंद ಮಾಡಬಹುದು. ये एक ही ग्राफ से दो तीनों इक्वेशन फाइंड आउट कर सकते हैं. बाय विच मेथड? बाय ग्राफिकल मेथड. ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ಫಸ್ಟ್ इक्वेशन ಏನು ಬರೀತೀನಿ? velocity acquired, velocity acquired, velocity acquired in a time t, velocity acquired in a time t, velocity acquired by a body in a time t. Other equation find out. For that we have to see here now. ಅದನ್ನು ಈ ಗ್ರಾಫ್ ನಾವು ಹೆಂಗೆ ಯೂಸ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಿ ಅಂತ ನೋಡಿ. ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಒಂದು ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಕನ್ಸ್ಟ್ರಕ್ಷನ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು. ಇದು ಒಂದು ಡ್ರಾ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು. ಹಿಯರ್ ಈಸ್ ದ ಪಾಯಿಂಟ್ ಸಿ, ಇಲ್ಲೊಂದು ಪಾಯಿಂಟ್ ಬಂತೀವಿ ಡಿ. ಇಷ್ಟು ಕನ್ಸ್ಟ್ರಕ್ಷನ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು. ದಿಸ್ ಮಚ್ ವಿ ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಟು ಡೂ. ನೌ ಹಿಯರ್ ಈಸ್ ದ ಟ್ರಯಾಂಗಲ್ ಎ ಬಿ ಸಿ. ಏನು ಬಂತಿಲ್ಲ ಟ್ರಯಾಂಗಲು ಎ ಬಿ ಸಿ. ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ಇಲ್ಲೊಂದು ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ನೋಡ್ಕೊಳ್ಳಿ. ಇಲ್ಲಿಂದ ಇಲ್ಲಿಗೆ ಟಿ ಅದ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಇದು ಟಿ ಅದ, ಇದು ಟಿ ನಾಟ್ ಅದ. ಟಿ ಮೈನಸ್ ಟಿ ನಾಟ್ ಈಕ್ವಲ್ ಟು ಟಿ ಅಂತ. ಯಾಕಂದ್ರೆ ಇದು ಒರಿಜಿನ್ 0 ಅದ. ಟಿ ನಾಟ್ ವ್ಯಾಲ್ಯೂ ಏನದ? 0 ಅದ. ಇದು ಟಿ, ಟಿ ಮೈನಸ್ 0 ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಟಿ ಆದ. ಅದೇ ಪ್ರಕಾರ ಇಲ್ಲಿಂದ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಇಯರ್ ಟಿ ಎಲ್ ವಿ ಅದ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಡಿ ಸಿ ಡಿ ಬಿ, ಡಿ ಬಿ ಈಸ್ ವಿ ಅದ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಇದು ವಿ ಅದ. ಏನದ? ಇದು ವಿ ಅದ. ಡಿ ಟು ಸಿ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಇಲ್ಲಿಂದ ಇಲ್ಲಿಗೆ ಡಿ ಟು ಸಿ ಏನದ? ಇದು ವಿ ಅದ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಇದು ಏನಾಯ್ತು? ಸಾರಿ ಯು ಅದ. ಏನದ? ಇದು ಯು. ಇಲ್ಲೇನು ಬರ್ತದೆ? ಇದು ದಿಸ್ ವಾಟ್ ವಿ ವಿಲ್ ಗೆಟ್. ಇದಿಷ್ಟು ಏನಾಗ್ತದ? ಇದನ್ನ ಯಾವ್ದು ಬೇಕು? ಇದು ಟೋಟಲ್ ವಿ ಅದ. ಇಲ್ಲಿಂದ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಇದೇನಾಯ್ತು? ಯು ಆಯ್ತು. ಟೋಟಲ್ ವಿ ನಲ್ಲಿ ಯು ಮೈನಸ್ ಮಾಡಿ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ವಿ ಮೈನಸ್ ಏನು ಬಂದದು? ವಿ ಮೈನಸ್. ಇಷ್ಟು ಬರ್ತಿತ್ತು. ಇಷ್ಟೆಲ್ಲ ಫಿಗರ್ ಹಾಕಿ ಈಗ ಬರ್ತದೆ ವೆಲಾಸಿಟಿ ಅಕ್ವೈರ್ಡ್ in a time t, velocity acquired by the body in a time t. ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಬರೀಬಹುದು ನೀವು ಬೇಕಾಗಿಲ್ಲ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ನಡೀತದ. velocity acquired by the body in a time t. ಇನ್ನು ಬರೀ shortcut ಏನಂದ್ರೆ velocity acquired in time t. Now here we have to find out the slope of the graph. ಏನು find out ಮಾಡಬೇಕು ಇಲ್ಲಿ? slope. The slope of VT graph gives what? Slope of VT graph. I wrote it now only in the case slope of heating of gives the acceleration of a body. Therefore here slope equal to, yesterday I told, today also I shown, slope equal to opposite divided by adjacent. Opposite is BC, opposite another BC divided by adjacent another AC. Idu BC by AC edu bantu from triangle ABC. The equation edu bantu slope of curve AB from the triangle ABC, that we got it BC divided by AC, and this slope equal to BC. Illada BC illa ಏನು ಬಂದು ಈಗ ಆಲ್ರೆಡಿ ಮಾಡಿ ತೋರಿಸಿ ನೋಡಿ ಮೊದಲೇ, ಇಷ್ಟೆಲ್ಲ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಂಡು ಈಸಿ ಬರ್ತದೆ. V minus 2 divided by what we have here, AC. Look here, this A to C, AC. Is it equal to OD? This parallel. This A to C and O to D both are equal. That means AC equal to OD. And this OD is nothing but T minus T naught. This T minus T naught. This T minus T naught. V minus U. V is what here? V is final velocity. U is what? U is initial velocity. Final velocity minus initial velocity. This is final velocity minus initial velocity divided by time taken. Final velocity minus initial velocity divided by time taken. In the last class, I think in the 4th or 3rd class, I defined acceleration equal to change in velocity divided by time taken. Change in velocity अंदर final velocity minus initial. ठीक अदे बंदा हो same अंदर इधर सेनो. This means what? This means slope. Slope is nothing but this one is acceleration. So therefore this slope is nothing but acceleration. अदे slope एनेतिगा acceleration v minus u divided by d, because t naught is 0. T naught is 0. This is t minus 0 equal to t. This acceleration is represented by a. Acceleration a and the symbol. How about symbol? Other symbol acceleration symbol, and that is represented by a. A equal to v minus u by t. Idu equation. Idukka mathematically simplify madli by cross multiplication madidre idu t ikkada bartada. A t equal to v minus u. A t equal to what? V minus u. Idu u plus minus like konde idu plus a2. Adukku u idu plus a t equal to b. Do the equation. This is your equation, that is v equal to u plus a t. Or v equal to u plus a t equal to v naught plus a t. That is one of the equation. Adu one equation. Now equation of the velocity acquired by the body in a time t. By which method? By graphical method. How method is it? By graphical method. After that one equation ಹೆಂಗೆ ಬಂತು ಗೊತ್ತೈತೆ? ಏನು ಮಾಡಬೇಕು? ಬರೀ ಸ್ಲೋಪ್ ಫೈಂಡ್ ಔಟ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು. ಸ್ಲೋಪ್ ಯಾವಾಗಲೂ ಟ್ರಯಾಂಗಲ್ ಕನ್ಸಿಡರ್ स्लोप कब फाइंड आउट करते हैं? ट्रायंगल फॉर्मेशन करना है इधर ए बी सी ऐसा ट्रायंगल, वो भी रेक्टेंगल ट्रायंगल है ना। और ट्रायंगल एक्चुअली ಇದು ಥೀಟಾ ವರ್ಟಿಕಲ್ ಆಂಗಲ್ ಥೀಟಾ ಬರ್ತದ, ಸ್ಲೋಪ್ ಅಂದ್ರೆ tan ಥೀಟಾ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತಾರೆ. tan ಥೀಟಾ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಅಪೋಸಿಟ್ ಡಿವೈಡೆಡ್ ಬೈ ಅಡ್ಜಸೆಂಟ್. ಟ್ರಿಗ್ನೋಮೆಟ್ರಿ ದಾಗ ಮಾಡಿದೀವಿ, ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ನಾವು ಇಲ್ಲಿ ತೋತೀವಿ ಸ್ಲೋಪ್ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಡೈರೆಕ್ಟ್ ಅಪೋಸಿಟ್ ಡಿವೈಡೆಡ್ ಬೈ ಅಡ್ಜಸೆಂಟ್. ಯಾವುದು ರೈಕ್ಟಾಂಗಲ್ ಟ್ರಯಾಂಗಲ್ ಇರಬೇಕು, ಇಲ್ಲದ ಈಗ ರೈಕ್ಟಾಂಗಲ್ ಟ್ರಯಾಂಗಲ್ ಫಾರ್ಮೇಷನ್ ಆಗಿದೆ ಗ್ರಾಫ್. ಅರ್ಥ ಆಯ್ತಾ ಇಷ್ಟು? Is it clear up to this? Now I will go second equation. Second equation adu ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ನಮಗೆ ಇಂಪಾರ್ಟೆಂಟ್, ಯಾಕಂದ್ರೆ ಭಾಳ ಸಲ ಕೇಳಿರ್ತಾರೆ equation. Deduce s equal to ut plus half at square by graphically. ಏನು ಕೇಳ್ತಾರೆ ಸೆಕೆಂಡ್ equation ಇಲ್ಲಿ? Deduce s equal to ut plus half at square by which method? By graphical method. By graphical method. illa andra the distance traveled by a body in a time t anta distance traveled by the body in a time t. ಇದರ ಹೆಡ್ಡಿಂಗು ಅಥವಾ ಇದರ ಯಾವುದಾದ್ರೂ ಇರ್ತದೆ, ಎರಡು ಸುಮ್ಮನೆ ಹೆಡ್ಡಿಂಗ್ಗೆ ಹೆಚ್ಚಿಗೆ ಮಾಡಬೇಡ ಅಂತ ಇಟ್ಕೊಂಡ್ಬಿಟ್ಟು. ಡಿಸ್ಟೆನ್ಸ್ ಟ್ರಾವೆಲ್ಡ್ ಬೈ ದ ಬಾಡಿ ಇನ್ ಎ ಟೈಮ್ ಟಿ ಬೈ ವಿಚ್ ಮೆಥಡ್? ಬೈ ಗ್ರಾಫಿಕಲ್ ಮೆಥಡ್. ಐದರ್ ದಿಸ್ ಆರ್ ದಟ್ ಯಾವುದಾದ್ರೂ ಹೆಡ್ಡಿಂಗ್ ಇರ್ತದೆ. ಈಗ ನಾನು ಸದ್ಯಕ್ಕೆ ಕಳಿಸ್ತೀನಿ, ಅದು ಒಂದೇ ಸಾಕು. ಎಸ್ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಡಿಸ್ಟೆನ್ಸ್ ಟ್ರಾವೆಲ್. ಎಸ್ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಡಿಸ್ಟೆನ್ಸ್ ಟ್ರಾವೆಲ್. I informed just when I wrote it the significances. ನಾಲ್ಕನೇ significance ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿದ್ದು ನಾನು. Fourth significant what it will be represents the distance traveled by the body. How? By finding the area under the curve. Distance traveled ಏನು ಫೈಂಡ್ ಔಟ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರು ನಮಗೆ? ಏರಿಯಾ ಅಂಡರ್ ದ curve. ಅದಕ್ಕೆ from this graph we have to find out area under. ಮತ್ತೆ ಇದೇ ಕರ್ವ್ ಹಾಕಬೇಕು ಬೇಡವರಿ, ಕಾಮನ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀನಿ ನಾನು. ಈಗ ಆ इक्वेशन ಕೇಳಿದ್ರೆ ಹಾಕಬೇಕು. ये डालना है, फिगर डालना, ये फिगर डाल के लिखना सभी. लिखने के बाद में अभी फाइंड आउट करना एरिया अंडर द कर्व. एरिया अंडर द कर्व. Area under the curve AB of VT graph. VT graph gives the distance traveled. Gives the distance traveled. Therefore, here area under which curve? AB curve equal to illada area under AB curve. Better to look here carefully and show. Area is here. This A da, illi B ada. Idu under da illada. Idu adra under illada ina illada. ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಇದು ಟೋಟಲ್ ಏರಿಯಾ ಶೇಡ್ ಮಾಡಿಲ್ಲ. ಇದು ಟೋಟಲ್ ಏರಿಯಾ. ನಿಮಗೆ ಏರಿಯಾ ಫೈಂಡ್ ಔಟ್ ಮಾಡಕ ಟ್ರಯಾಂಗಲ್ ಇದ್ದು ಫೈಂಡ್ ಔಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಿ, ರೆಕ್ಟ್ಯಾಂಗಲ್ ಇದ್ದು ಫೈಂಡ್ ಔಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಿ. ರೆಕ್ಟ್ಯಾಂಗಲ್ ಇತ್ತು ಅಂತಂದ್ರೆ ಲೆಂತ್ ಇಂಟು ಬ್ರೆಡ್ತ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಿ. ಟ್ರಯಾಂಗಲ್ ಇತ್ತು 1/2 ಲೆಂತ್ ಇಂಟು ಹೈಟ್ ಅಂತ ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಿ. ಅದರ ಪ್ರಕಾರ ಈಗ ಬರೀಬೇಕು. ಇದು ಒಂದು ಪಾರ್ಟ್. ಇದು ರೆಕ್ಟ್ಯಾಂಗಲ್ ಆದ ಏರಿಯಾ ಆಫ್ OACD. area of area of triangle ABC. The area of triangle ABC. What the formula you have area? The area under the curve, because the area under the curve of VT curve gives what? Distance travel. ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ಇದು distance travel. Distance travel equal to area of OACD. OACD ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಇದು length into breadth or this height into breadth. Height is what we have O to A. ಏನದು ಇದು O to A. breadth ಏನದು O to D. ಅಂದ್ರೆ OA into OB. ಇದು ಪ್ಲಸ್ ಟ್ರಯಾಂಗಲ್ 1/2 length into height. ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಇದು AC. AC into height ಎಲ್ಲ BC ಅಥವಾ CB. height is AC into CB. ಅರ್ಥ ಆಯ್ತಿರೋ? ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಒಂದು ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ನೋಡಿ, ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಬರೀತೀನಿ. ಇದು OA, ಇದು OA equal to CD ಆಗ್ತಾವ. OA and CD ಎರಡು ಸೇಮ್ ಅಲ್ಲ. OA equal to CD. Similarly, OD equal to AC. OD, ಇದು OD equal to AC. ಇದು equal to U ಅದ, ಇದು equal to T ಅದ. ಮಾಡಿ ನೋಡಿ. Is it right? ಅರ್ಥ ಆಯ್ತು? ಅದೇ ಪ್ರಕಾರ ಇನ್ನೊಂದು ಪಾಯಿಂಟ್ ಏನು ಅಂತಂದ್ರ O B D ಅದ. ಇಲ್ಲ ಇಲ್ಲಿ B D, B to D, ಇದು B to D equal to B D equal to this B D equal to BC plus CD. B ಅಂದ್ರೇನು? BC plus CD. ನಮ್ BC ಬೇಕಾದ್ರೆ ಏನು ಮಾಡಬೇಕು? We want only BC. During that case, here BC equal to total is B to D. B to D minus C to D. ಈಗ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಬರ್ಕೋಬೇಕು. ಇದು ಡಿಸ್ಟೆನ್ಸ್ ಟ್ರಾವೆಲ್ ಅಂದ್ರೆ S equal to OA ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಏನು? OA ಅಂದ್ರೆ CD, CD ಅಂದ್ರೆ U, U into OD. OD ಅಂದ್ರೆ AC, AC ಅಂದ್ರೆ T, plus 1/2 AC. ಎಲ್ಲ AC, AC, AC or OD equal to what? T, into CB, CB or CB or DC. C din B ಹೋಗ್ಬೇಕು ಅಥವಾ B din C ಬರಿ, ಎರಡು ಒಂದೇ. both are same ಅಂತಂದ್ರ ಇದು CB equal to BC equal to what you have here? BC equal to BD minus CD. This is BD minus CD. ಇದೇನಾಯ್ತು? S equal to U into D to T plus 1/2 ಇದು T ಅದ, ಇದು BD ಟೈಪ್ ಬರೆದಿ B to D. What we have here? B to D, here to here. ಇದೇನದ? B and D to C ಏನದ? U ಅದ. ಇದು BC ಏನು ಬಂತು? V minus U. See here, V minus U ಅಂದ್ರೆ V minus U. BD is B, CD is U. But here you have the last equation, A equal to V minus U divided by T anta. So therefore AT equal to equal V minus U. ಅಂದ್ರೆ V minus U ಅಂದ್ರೆ AT. So therefore here S equal to UT plus 1/2 T, ಅದು ಇನ್ನೊಂದು AT. ಅರ್ಥ ಆಯ್ತಾ? ಅಷ್ಟು S equal to ಏನು ಬಂತು? 1/2 UT plus 1/2 T into AT square, and that is equal to, ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಮೆನ್ಷನ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀನಿ ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ, like last step. S equal to U into T plus 1 by t t square A 1 by 2 A into T square. This is equal to S can also be written as x minus x naught to by 2 S ಇದು S. So therefore x minus x naught equal to ut plus 1 by 2 is t square. This is the second equation. Either this or this. ಇದು ಅಥವಾ ಇದು. This is what very important equation. ಅರ್ಥ ಆಯ್ತಾ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ತನಕ? Is it clear up to this? One more equation is the v square equal to u square plus 2as. That also we are going to getting from this same graph only. ಅದನ್ನು ಸೇಮ್ ಗ್ರಾಫ್ ಇಂದನೇ ನಾವು ಫೈಂಡ್ ಔಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಿ. And that we will continue in the next class. ಅದನ್ನು ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ಕ್ಲಾಸ್ ನಲ್ಲಿ ಕಂಟಿನ್ಯೂ ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಿ. ಓಕೆ, ಥ್ಯಾಂಕ್ ಯು.